a video, but we're live at Hardy and Baseline Road in Tempe. There was a two-car collision. Somebody ran the red light, apparently. That person fled the scene. One of the vehicles is parked across the street over there. That driver is talking to one of the responding police officers from Tempe PD. The white sedan that fled the scene continued westbound on Baseline Road. Shortly after that collision, probably within a minute or two after, there was actually another collision, and that vehicle, that was actually a three-vehicle collision, including the small gray sedan there with a temporary plate on it, the white van, and the vehicle in front of that. That video is on my channel with a little bit of a better footage, a little bit closer view of the emergency response vehicles, including Tempe PD and Tempe Fire. But does look like there were, at least in the secondary collision here, or the second collision, that there were some minor injuries. So hopefully everybody will be okay. Again, the first collision seemed to be happening because somebody ran a red light and struck another vehicle. That was followed up by another multi-vehicle collision, all here at Hardy and Baseline. So we've got the westbound traffic down to one lane there. Everybody's got to go around the fire engine and ambulance, as well as stop vehicles from the collision. And yeah, so majority of people are, well, a lot of people are going right. Traffic is moving pretty slowly. It is backed up a little bit down Baseline there, but you know, everybody's doing a good job merging and not causing a third collision at this location, so that's good. Got a Waymo vehicle there. Not sure what, I guess that's actually just an ad for Waymo on it. It looks like no driver in that particular Waymo. So in any case, they're in the process of treating people involved in the collision, getting a number of witness statements. Tempe Police is taking the witness statements. There's a number of people that actually stopped for to make witness statements, including documenting, providing the information that they had about the vehicle that fled the scene. So I'm going to cross the street and wrap this up here because not all that much going on. Like I said, hopefully everybody's okay, and in any case, there's definitely some damage. So tomorrow is another day, and keep the people involved in your thoughts and prayers. And like I said in my video, I actually heard this happen. I was actually recording another video in down the street in front of my house. No, apparently, well, I got the story of what happened. So the guy that was just talking to the Tempe PD over there, he actually was hit by, he was actually I believe, making a left here. He was hit by a red light runner.
Yeah.
That vehicle fled the scene and basically continued going westbound. And then shortly after that, I don't know if the guy with the truck was still in the intersection or whatever. I think he was, but some people here, they either paused or they were gonna check on the guy or see if he needed any assistance or whatever. And there was a bunch of witnesses to everything. But then these 3 vehicles.
I'm gonna go get her. I have some gas for her.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, there's these 3 happen after the first 2.
Looks like 5 crashes.
Well, 5 vehicles involved. Yeah, 1 vehicle fled the scene. 1's over there. I think it's that truck. And then these 3 actually happened right after the other one. I was actually sitting in front of my house when I heard the crash, and I figured that this is where it was, but I didn't call the police or anything about it.
Who started? Who's that from?
Apparently the guy, probably the driver who fled the scene. And that person ran a red light, and I can tell you there's license plate readers on the street, and there's a camera right over there, so that person's going to be in probably a little bit of trouble, if you know what I mean, because, not only leaving the scene of an accident, you're leaving the scene of an accident with property damage and personal injury, because you got multiple people injured here, including, that first vehicle, so, yeah, it's not a good night, but I see the comments there. I try to give a pretty good description about what happened. It's actually a multiple collision scene here. Actually, there was initially 2 vehicles involved. Hi to Ants. One of the first 2 vehicles involved apparently actually fled the scene, and then either because one of these vehicles was rendering aid or potentially checking on the first guy that was struck in the intersection, one of the 3 other vehicles ended up in a multiple vehicle collision. Somebody either paused, the person behind them ran into them, or whatever. But in any case, one person's already en route, probably to the hospital. The still active scene here. No tow trucks on the scene yet. They're still documenting everything. Obviously, they've got personal injury, so. I don't know that there's actually any fatalities, so if you're commenting about somebody dying, please don't make jokes about that, because that's not cool. But in any case, there is medical treatment going on. There's some people still on the scene that have minor injuries, but I'm gonna wrap this up because try and keep it under 10 minutes, because the 7 people that are currently watching, not much else to report, but do have some good footage of Tempe Fire. We've got engine number, I can't read the engine number, I guess we can go over here and read that. Engine number 272, that is from the fire station on Hardy Drive here. And a number of police vehicles, got everything under control there, and that will about do it. So anyway, everybody, when you're driving, lots of following distance, pay attention to your traffic signals, don't drive too fast for conditions, that's fairly important, and most of all, make sure you have plenty of following distance and are ready to stop for your traffic light. So yeah, shout out to Engine 272, Tempe Fire, keeping everybody safe. They got here pretty much right away. It's right down the road. I don't know, maybe they were here, and probably here in less than 5 minutes. I actually heard the collision happen. I was in front of my house editing and adding captioning to a video on my channel with damselflies and dragonflies and somebody flying a kite, and I actually heard the collision happen. So having heard the collision, actually getting ready to go out right now, decided to see if the collision was where I thought it was. I didn't expect that it was 2 collisions, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be signing out. Everybody be safe, stay safe, drive safe, and have a good night.
Everybody in that car was at